Hello everybody, it's Football here with John Montez and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing fine. I'm also doing fine and today we are back again. Match fixing scandal. What does this one mean to Kenyan football? This is a national team player, a Harambee Stars goalkeeper who presents the nation in a national competition involved in a match fixing. What does this one mean to Kenyan football? What does this one mean really? How are we going to get out of this problem?
I repeat again before the boss. Yes. This is a first deal. Yeah. I beg you. You know how we have done business with you. I know. I've never let you down. Yeah. You have never let me down. Me, my business with you, zero failure. True. Right? Yeah. So I give you whatever will be given to me, straight I forward to you. Okay. Okay? Okay. Immediately I forward to you, I'll give you a phone call, and boss will confirm you have received. Okay. Then deal is on. Okay. That first half, bro, what we want must come. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. Then my deal should not go to
piga mrefu kichwa goal! Patrick Matasi mechi nne pasi la kuruhusu goli. Moses Suma anamwambia wewe ni nani? Atumesema wewe ni wa clean sheet. Francis Baraza amesema hakuna mtu hapo. Si alikuwa anapoteza muda. Wow! Aliswingu uzuri Brian Chala Isianda. Patrick Matasi wewe. Abu Domar amegadhabika. Amekwenda kumsomea. Mechi nne walikuwa hawajaruhusu goli Kenya Police. Lakini Moses Suma ni nani?
Let us just be honest. One of the diseases that is killing Kenyan football, one of the diseases that is killing us as a nation is match fixing. That is one of the biggest threat to football. One of the biggest threat, not only in Kenya, but everywhere in the world. Match fixing. There is no integrity in football. We have to agree to that. Not even in Kenya alone, but everywhere. But this one involved a player who plays for a national team. If you went and review back, I will share some clip about him. If you went and review some of the goals this goalkeeper conceded, this is just embarrassing. And this is why most of the Kenyans are drifted away from watching football and to athlete. This is why the players does not play for the passion. The players play for money. What is the solution for this? What are the consequences that should be put in place to make sure that these things do not happen in football? Smash a like on the video, and before we continue, if you know we're watching us for the first time, please take a second or two, click the subscription button. Don't forget to turn on that notification bell so each and every time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. We are targeting to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So just take a second or two and join this family officially. I can't do it alone. We are building a community that bring football fans together. We interact to stories related to football, transfer news, we are reacting to all things related to football. So make sure you tune in. Make sure you join this family officially by clicking the subscription button. Let us just dive directly into this. We have seen even international players, even the players in the Premier League who has been involved in the match fixing. Let us not blind our eyes. That is not only in Kenya, but in Kenya it has been rampant, and that is why I think, in my own opinion, it has been killing football. Match fixing has been killing football, and it needs to be brought to bed. Sometimes I don't think you're going to kill it completely, but We have to reduce it. Because you cannot tell me the type of goal these goalkeepers concede, the type of goal these goalkeepers have conceded in national team for Harambee Stars, he should be playing even for Harambee Stars. I think we should put strict measures about match fixing. And I think personally, in my own opinion, players, it has to start with players. Players should be banned from match fixing. We want to watch football. We don't want to watch a fixed match. Sometimes I wonder why Harambee Stars have never qualified for AFCON since 2019. I think it's 2019. I always wonder, why have we ever qualified? We have never qualified for World Cup. I always wonder why Harambee Stars have never gone somewhere. We cannot go somewhere when other players are embarrassing us like this. This is terrible. But we have to go to the root cause of this problem. Let us just be honest. The salary we pay our players is not good enough. People cannot sacrifice to play. This is another part of the story, because we have to look at this story in different perspective. We can't look it only in a player angle, because we know it's a mistake. And why does the player does it? Why do players do it? Why do most Kenyan players involved in this? Why is our game not strong enough? Why do we have to look at different angle to solve this? This is not a problem sometimes with the players. Sometimes the players want to play really for football, but the enemy is poverty. Let us be honest. The enemy is poverty. You cannot play for a national team, or you cannot play for a team when you are being paid, let's say 40,000, yet somebody somewhere offering you 1 million. You're being paid, you rather take 1 million and do whatever they say. Because we pay them peanuts. We don't pay our players well. This is the root cause. This is why we will keep seeing this type of cases. This is why this type of cases will forever be there. Some players do it for fun. Some players do it for just entertainment. But it's not good. It's not allowed. But for the main reason why I think in Kenya we need to address this. We need to address the welfare of the players. Because you cannot tell me even a player is salaries, let's say for example 40,000, but is without a medical cover. Somebody is having you to offer you 1 million to concede a goal for staff. Why not take it? We don't play for integrity. We don't play for passion anymore. People play for money. That is why these boys are out there. If we don't solve the problem related to the players' welfare, how much should they be paid, allowance that they should be getting, we will continue to see this match fixing. That one will never stop. That one will never stop. It's not only this player. These players just got in public. But there are also several players who have been involved into this. There are several players who are part of this. That is why we cannot watch, or we cannot see our team progressing. We cannot see our league progressing. Ask me why a high school game is fully packed and people buy ticket to watch them, and a national team, Harambee Stars, struggle even to find people to fill the stadium sometimes, apart from last game. Why is a tournament, high school tournament, filled into capacity, while our league, Kenyan league, is struggling to even attract fans? Why? Only Shabana FC, Gor Mahia, FC Leopard attract fans. Why? Tell me why. The game in the national team, the game in Premier League, in FKF, in Kenyan Premier League is not authentic. The high school games are very authentic. You go there to watch pure talent. You go there to watch exactly the passion for football. The kids who have sacrificed a lot to be on that pitch. They play with passion. Sometimes they don't even get paid so much, but the pride to play football. That the passion to attack football, but that is not, we cannot experience it up there. It's totally different. We need to handle this situation wisely. We need to handle this situation nicely. And that is one, bring me to the equation one. I think I'd already talked about this, that we need to see how we structure our league to make sure that it attracts people. It attracts fans. But we cannot attract fans if our players are involved in match fixing. It has to start with somewhere. We have to solve this problem from the root. We all know how this thing is. We all know why we are in this situation. Let us not be blinded to ourselves. This player just did what other players do. This player just did. It's not the first step. There was a game I can remember, Matasi against which team in Uganda. We conceded a certain goal. I cannot even explain to my entire life that we were. I cannot explain to my kids in the future that we considered that type of a goal. How? This is not. Let us just be. Let us make a structure to make sure that we get more revenue to the game, we get more revenue to the clubs, to make sure that the welfare of the players is catered for. Sometimes you cannot blame the clubs. Sometimes, let us be honest, they don't have money even to run their operation, daily operation. What about to play players? Some players go 6 months without salary. Some players go, there was some days I heard of a lot of talks about players going for more than 3 months. Where do we expect these people to get money to feed themselves? How do we expect these players to train well? How do we expect these players to take care of their family? That is why they are involved in match fixing. That is why we are in this situation. That is why we need a proper system. That is why we need to make sure that, I think sometimes we should find a way. I think clubs should find a way how people can invest in the clubs. I think this Premier League club should be translated. I don't know how the ownership of the clubs are, but I think they should be privatized to become a proper business and registered as a limited company. Those are some solutions that should be on the table. Register all these clubs as a limited company, so that the welfare of the employees will be taken care of. Because I don't think we have registered these clubs as a company with their asset, with their liability. We see the trails, we see the market, how they sell their players. Because this is the way clubs make money. Number one, through streaming. Number two, which is poorly done in Kenya, through streaming. Number two, through fans attending their games. Number three, sales of shirts. Number four, people buying shares and people investing in the club. Those are the way clubs make money. But I don't think we have experienced that in Kenya. No one would love to invest in a team that does not earn him anything. No one would want to invest in a company that is earning anything. But I don't think our clubs are registered as a limited liability company. I think that one is something that should be discussed, because it will solve a lot. These employees cannot joke. Contract will be terminated. A lot of things will be happening. I think the only way to strengthen this, the only way to avoid match fixing, the only way we will attract the passion of the football, the only way we will evade this scandal, we put strict rules. In my own opinion, a player like this should be banned completely for any competition. But you should take also the welfare of the player, to be honest. Player like this should be banned in the national team. That one should be number one. If they are done with this, whatever investigation they are going to do, make sure this player, if it's true, any player, this one should serve as a warning to any other player who would want to be involved in match fixing. you will not present a nation anywhere. You should not even step to the pitch. If you got involved into this, you should be banned completely. That is my own view. I think a player should be banned completely. But this one also cannot just happen that way. It has to happen if the welfare of the players are taken care of. If the players feel well. If you pay, say for example, you pay somebody, this goalkeeper was being paid, let's say for example, 100,000 a month. Then it's involved in this type of scandal. Then something is wrong. Something is wrong. But you cannot tell me that a player goes to the farm in the morning, he doesn't have time to train, he's not having money for upkeep, he's expected to play on the game, he doesn't have food for his family, will not be involved or will not be attracted to this kind of money because they want to play football for passion. They play for money. That is why, and somebody is offering you, let's say for example, 1 million in a game just to concede one goal. Why not? They will concede it. But it's killing football. It's killing football, not only also in Kenya, it's also in Africa entirety. We have the best talent in the world. According to the research I read somewhere, Africa have one of the best talents when it comes to football. But we are not utilizing it well. Why? Because of the poverty. Poverty is the disease here. Let us just be honest. Poverty is the disease in this situation. Poverty is the cause of this thing, all match scandaling, match fixing. How many clubs have been caught involved in match fixing? Just telling their players to lose the game because they want to gain more money. Not even players themselves. Sometimes it's even the club. We should look at this thing at a broader. I think, number one, put austerity measures on the players. Number two, the people who are involved in match fixing, especially with the players direct, should be fined thoroughly. I don't think, let's say for example, if SportPesa was involved, I don't think finding them will be an idea. But just approaching a player, that's already should be a crime. Somebody should be jailed for that. Just approaching a player to offer that kind of knee should be, that person should go to jail, man. He should go to jail. He should go to jail. Just because if you have watched that video, it's direct communication, it's a direct negotiation. Because this is not something that is happening for the first time. This is something that has been continuous each and every time. That is why we cannot progress as a nation. That is why we cannot progress anywhere. We will keep shouting, we need change in football. We need change in football. Change will keep changing leaders each and every time. But if we don't solve the welfare of the players, if we don't solve this root cause of all this problem, we are going nowhere as a league. We can have the best stadium, but if we continue with this habit, with this culture of match fixing, we are going nowhere. But to solve that, we have to take care, or we have to make sure the welfare of our players is taken care of. How our players retire, they are not being even recognized. How many Premier League, how many Kenyans players have we have watched great ones and they are not even recognized? Something need to change. Something need. This is chasing even the sponsors away. This is even tarnishing the name of a national team like Harambee Stars, because this is tarnishing a national team. This is a shame, and it should be called out. It should be called out. That is my view. That is my view. We should be called out. We have a lot of problems, we agree. But we need to solve this problem. Until that time will come, revolution is not yet there. A lot of work need to be done. A lot of work need to be done, especially in terms of players, to make sure this type of things does not appear anymore. That is my view. Smash a like on the video. Let me see down in the comment section what you guys think about this. Don't forget to click on that subscription button. Don't forget to click that subscription button if you know you haven't subscribed yet. click on that notification bell also, so each and every time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify. To our subscribers, I want to say thank you so much for your continuous support. Without you, this channel could not be able to reach your taste. Until we do the next one, enjoy.